Hey everybody, I'm Christina Feerick.
I'm Beth Nolan.
And we are with Voices for Virginia's Children. Today we are talking about the 2020 census. Sounds like it might be a little while from now, but actually it is coming up soon. It's so important. Beth is going to talk to us a little bit about what the census is. You may not know.
So the census is actually written right there into our Constitution. In Article 1, Section 2, it says that all people must be enumerated, meaning that we need to count all people who live in the United States.
So you count, you matter, and you must be counted. We also want to talk about data. That's something that's so important to us here at Voices for Virginia's Children. We really use it.
Yeah, so as the Kids Count Director, I support the policy team, and we take a look at data to help inform our policy recommendations. So data is critical to us because it helps us understand where kids are and how they're doing.
And of course that means also using that information to do what with it. We talked about schools. Tell us what they use that information for.
So the surveys that the Census Bureau conducts, including the census survey that happens every 10 years, really creates a foundation for decision making across all sectors. In the private sector, you have businesses who are trying to figure out, should I put my business here? Will it prosper? Does it have the base of customers that I need it to have in order to be successful? You have in the public sector, schools taking a look. What is the growing population? Should we build a new school in this community to support our community? And so decisions are being made across all of our areas and agencies that rely in part on the census for accurate information. The other way that the census really matters to our work across the Commonwealth is that it helps us determine representation. Do we have enough people in our congressional delegation? Do we have enough people representing us? And we can't find that out without actually counting every person to get that answer. Another big way that the census is really important for us is that it helps us figure out and measure progress. Are we making the inroads we said we were going to make? Data helps us figure out those types of questions.
Lots of questions to be answered, of course. And if you have any questions that you would like Beth, our expert, to answer, let us know about it. All you have to do is email us anything you'd like to know about the census that's coming up.
There is one more thing I want to make sure to mention, and we'll talk a little bit more about this in another blog coming up. But the really is critical way that for children the census matters is that it determines funding for a variety of programs in Virginia that are related to children. For example, Head Start, Medicaid, special needs, school education, all of those different formulas rely in part on an accurate count in the census. And so when we make sure we're filling out that survey and we're paying attention to the census, then we're ensuring that the funding that comes from the federal government to the Commonwealth is accurate and reflective of the needs of our communities, and that is what gets set for the next 10 years. So it's really critical to pay attention now, even though it does feel like it's coming a little far away.
That's right, and it makes a big impact for a very long time. Again, if you have any questions for Beth, you can email us, vakids.org. This is something that we're going to be doing quite often, probably once a month or so make sure you tune in for more information about the census that's coming up.
Yeah, great. Bye.
Bye. Thanks so much.